Hey guys, Derek here again, and this time I'm going to only battle with some guy from Smogon, as always. Oh, crimzoR is his name, yes. Anyway, so I lead off with Crobat, and he leads Metagross. I'm going to use Taunt, predicting the obvious Stealth Rock, adjusting my camera because I'm a failure. He's going to go for Bullet Punch to get some damage on me as I U-turn out. Actually, it does a pretty big chunk, which sucks, but, you know, whatever. So I'm going to go to Donphan because he can wall Metagross all day. He goes to Celebi as I set up Stealth Rocks on the Switch. I'm going to go to Blissey because Blissey can wall Celebi all day. He goes for Lead Seed on the Switch, which sucks because Blissey has a ton of hit points, so he'll be sapping a lot off. So, but, you know, whatever. So now he's going to go to Metagross, and I just went for Wish just to see what he was going to do. And if he went to something, you know, I could have some healing. Lead Seed will restore Metagross back to full health, which sucks. But now I'm going to switch out and go to Donphan. He goes for Earthquake just to get some damage on him. Which doesn't really matter because my wish comes true and I go back up to full health. So now I know he's going to switch back to Celebi, so I'm going to go for Assurance, which Assurance is a dark move that doubles in power if the opponent had taken damage earlier that turn. So since Celebi took damage from Stealth Rock, Assurance rapes the hell out of it and almost kills it, which is awesome. So now, Assurance is great. It's great for punishing spin blockers, just to let you know. Anyway, so I'm going to switch to Crobat because I thought he'd use Leaf Seed, but instead he just goes to Psychic, and that instantly kills Crobat, which sucks, but, you know, whatever. So now I'm going to go back to Blissey. He's going to switch to Starmie, and I just go for a Seismic Toss to get some damage on it. And I thought that he was Scarfed because, you know, why else would you switch Starmie in? But I guess it was a misclick because he just immediately switches out to a Swampert. And I went to Sceptile because I guess, you know, I thought he would be the Pokemon that would care the least about being Scarfed. But I go for Hidden Power Fire, expecting to switch back to Celebi and Metagross, but of course he just stays in and rapes me with Ice Punch. And judging by how much that did, and for the fact that he doesn't get Leftovers recovery, I'm almost certain that he's the Choice Band Swampert. Which is, you know, that's kind of cool. So I use Taunt with Gyarados just to make sure that he doesn't roar me out. And since he just stays in and goes for Ice Punch again, I know that confirms that he's Choice Band. So I'm just going to go to Starmie, because I set up a Dragon Dance, and I still think it's Scarfed. So I switch out, because I know that he's going to try to T-Bolt me. So I switch out, right? Go to Donphan, who takes that from Thunderbolt. I go for Assurance, predicting a switch back to Celebi. But no, he's not Scarfed. So he just Hydro Pumps me and instantly kills Donphan. So he just freaking bluffed this whole game that was a Scarf Starmie. Which sucked. Either that or a lucky misclick. So that was annoying. So now I'm going to go to Kingdra, because I figured that he could set up on Starmie. He goes for T-Bolt, does a little bit under half, and as I set up a sub, probably should have just immediately went for Dragon Dance, but whatever. So now he T-bolts and breaks my sub as I set up a Dragon Dance. And I know that Kingdra's faster than max speed Starmie, non-Scarf Starmie, after our Dragon Dance, so I'm just going to go for Waterfall and finish it off. So, get some lefties. He's going to go to Swampert. I'm just going to go for Substitute to see which move he locks himself into. He's going to lock himself into Earthquake. If I were him, I would have went for Ice Punch there, but that's just me. Because probably would have broken this sub anyways, and/or finished me off, but whatever. So now I'm going to go for Waterfall, hoping for a flinch. It does an ass load to Swampert, but it doesn't kill him. Because Choice Band Swampert takes off a lot of EVs from HP or defense to go to attack, so probably why it did so much. So now I'm going to go to Gyarados, because I know I can set up on it. He switches out and he goes to Metagross. I'm going to Dragon Dance on the Switch, and I know what he's going to do. So I'm going to use Bounce to try to, you know, see what he does, if he does it, and...
What the fuck?
Fail. I bounce up and avoid his explosion, so his Metagross just kills himself for no reason, which is awesome. So then he goes to Swampert as Death Fodder, so I just bounce on him and crush his skull and kill him. So now he's going to go to Jolteon, and I know Jolteon is still faster, especially faster than a bulky Gyara after a Dragon Dance, so I'm going to switch to Blissey, who takes the Thunderbolt pretty easily. He goes for Charge Beam, and that really scares me, because if he got the bonus from Charge Beam, that would have sucked. But he doesn't. So now I get to just throw him, and it does, you know, more than almost half its health, if not half. So now he's just going to go for the Thunderbolt to get some more damage on Blissey before he goes down, as I Seismic Toss him and kill him. So, yep. He's going to switch to Snorlax, and I know for a fact that Blissey versus Snorlax, Blissey will always lose. So I'm going to switch out and go to Gyarados, mainly to get the Intimidate, and mainly to taunt him so he can't curse or rest. So I taunt him, and he went for Curse, which was weird. I would have just attacked, because the taunt was obvious, but whatever. So now I'm going to Dragon Dance, and he goes for Body Slam, and this was bullshit. So he crits me, and he paralyzes me. That crit mattered. That crit lost me the game. That was extremely stupid. I'm still faster than him, even though I'm paralyzed, which is pretty funny. But anyway, so I waterfall to get some damage on him. It does about a third of his health. So if he didn't crit me, even if he paralyzed me, if he didn't crit me there, then I could have killed him with waterfalls before he finished me off with body slam. But no, the game just went, fuck you, Derek, you're losing. So now I'm going to go to Blissey. And just to make sure I lose, the taunt wears off at the end too, which is, that's great. So, good game anyways, man. Hacks happens. So, yeah, Dark Derek out.